So Vishal, shall we start from introduction? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah, good evening. Myself Vishal, and I'm completed my master's in data science. Now I'm
Okay.
working in PwC, but honestly, I have no idea about the Guidewire billing. So I just want to
Hello.
learn from schools.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are
y-
able
y-
to.
Yes, Pawan, you can continue.
Okay.
Vishal is going to take the class. He's the candidate. So, like from
Okay,
introduction, you can start the class.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, Vishal, proceed. Yeah. Thanks.
yeah,
Vishal, can
just
you proceed, please? Yeah.
yeah, okay. Now I'm just move on to like a company regarding a Guidewire role, developer role in billing. But yeah, honestly, I have no idea about billing center developer. I just want to learn from the everything
Vishal,
like a
you
scratch.
are passing out which year? Okay. Okay. No issues.
20,
No issues.
2022.
We'll guide you. Okay. 2022. So I think you worked earlier, right?
Yes,
So which technology have you worked in earlier
I
in?
worked in like reporting and analytics domain.
Okay. Do you have idea on Java or JavaScript?
Yes, I have Java programming.
Okay. Core Java?
Yes, core Java. Little bit I know. Yeah, I know core Java.
A little bit, or you have idea on Core Java?
No, no, I have idea. I have idea,
Okay.
but
Have
not
you aware
completely
ops
like.
concept or everything? Right?
Yes,
Okay then.
object oriented programming.
Yes, yes. You have also basic knowledge on JavaScript as well.
Yes,
Okay. So shall we start for Guidewire? Before that, I will say something about the Guidewire. Like Guidewire is the company which is like earlier you heard maybe you worked on Java. So earlier
yes,
maybe you heard the name of uh, Hadoop.
Adobe. Yes,
Yeah. So similar way, like Hadoop is the small tool and which is help to collaborate the business logic for the different domains like banking or insurance domain. So now also Guidewire is the platform where they are used to help the property and casualty is in insurance or banking domain. So here or basic core concept is in Guidewire only. They are using Gosu language. Like
okay.
you use Eclipse, right, in Java.
Yes, yes, yes.
So Eclipse, you have wrote the code based on Java programming language. Okay.
Yeah.
So here also we have a studio, like we have separate a studio for policy center, billing center, claim center as well, and
Okay.
every studio are using Gosu language. Gosu is nothing. This
Okay.
is not a new language. They are
Okay.
nomenclature as a new language, but this is not a new language. This is mixing of the Java and JavaScript.
Okay.
All things and all concept is used by the Java only. Similar
Okay.
concept.
Okay.
Okay, shall we start then? Today we
Yes, yes.
have a topic like uh, s- Guidewire overview, data analysis and platform implementation, and after that core insurance platform and a transaction system digital platform. And tomorrow we'll start the Guidewire cloud. Like Guidewire have two things. Like earlier they are working on Guidewire on frame, and now they are shifted to Guidewire cloud side. So cloud
Okay.
will took later. So shall we start first? So now we have started the Guidewire overview. Like same thing, like they are we have the details. Like a Guidewire is the software founded in 2021 and transform the property and casualty insurance with the moderate code system. Like same thing, like I discussed earlier, ki this is the
Yes.
software which is developed by the Guidewire organization, and we have they are handle the business logic based on property and casualty. They will provide the services to banking domain or insurance domain. So they are said like it's mentioned in the stable insurance and adopt the quickly to mark the change and improve the operational efficiency and deliver the exceptional customer experience. Like we can like this is not only way we have to like property and casualty like banking and insurance project we will handle with using the guideware. We can earlier like whenever we don't have java in the market, sorry, guideware in the market. So earlier all these things and all domain take care by the java only, but there we have not optimized way. So optimized and reduce the uh, work. So that's the reason they are develop new software or new tools that is called guideware.
Okay.
They are also mentioned the headquarters, so this thing we not required because we don't want to move to guideware company. So we will move to next one. Like here core value is like a guideware are like you worked in the java earlier. So you are, if you are full stack developer, like have you worked on full stack?
No, I back end only I know.
Okay, so full stack like those person have worked on the configuration.
Okay.
In configuration like in java we can say that configuration and integration, but in java full stack like front end and back end. Front end
Yes.
like they are using like earlier they are using maybe you heard the name of html css javascript. Nowadays we have, hello,
React and Angular.
yes. Do you have idea on that, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so that all concept is based on front end development, and back end you are using java. Like
Okay.
you have worked on the message queues, batch process, apis called like web services. We have two parts like soap service and rest service. Soap
Okay.
service we are using whenever we have secured web service we require, then we have to go with the soap ui or soap apis. And
Okay.
if we need faster response, then we have to proceed with rest apis. Most of the interview they are asking this question, in which scenario we have to use soap ui, soap apis and rest apis, and what is the difference between rest and soap. So
Okay.
okay, we cannot miss this one. Like so similar way like here also we have configuration and integration. In configuration side for billing center, if you are want to learn only billing center, so billing center side in configuration we have like payment plan, invoice, delinquencies, commission, and workflow as well. And integration side we have multiple things like message queues, uh, batch process. After that we have apis like web service or etc. Okay. They are mentioned the key business matrix and marketing position. So key matrix like we they are working on the property and casualty, and this is the primary core concept for the guideware. And for the marketing purpose they are collaborated with the salesforce. Maybe you heard the name of salesforce is
Yes,
the
yes. Self.
organization. Yeah, that is promoted the area to the market, like concept to the market for we are using salesforce to improve our business logic. And nowadays also guideware collaborate with the salesforce, and they are help to selling the insurance. Like they are say same. I read this one. Industry recognition and skill is Guidewire is recommended as the leader and property and casualty core system by analyst such as guaranteed and forest over the 25% of the global property and casualty premium as they processed through the Guidewire solution. uh, they are trying to say like in property casualty now as the market 25% of the property casualty uh, business Cadware will take care nowadays.
Okay.
Like earlier, most of the company are not using Guideware. Only big MNCs like EYGDS, KPMG, Deloitte, PwC, or EY. They are using Guideware. After that, and one more other company as well, Capgemini. Nowadays, also property and casualty project like Guideware project, most development project we have in EYGDS and Capgemini. And after that, third position we have PwC as well, and fourth one we have Deloitte. Okay, then sorry. Yeah, and recent innovation and cloud adoption. I already told you ki earlier they are working on the Guideware on-prem, and now they are shifted to the Guideware cloud. Guideware
Oh,
cloud most useful and reduce some effort as well. I will tell you this thing later.
okay.
Now we have start the second one like core insurance platform. Yeah. This is for policy center. Yeah. Okay, like we have core concept like first one is the policy center where we have to create the policies. We have, I think you are aware for the policy center or not?
No, no.
You are not aware. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all I give basic overview. Like policy center we have three core concept. Policy center where we have to create the policies and manage the policies, and second core concept is the billing center. Billing center is take care of the all financial transaction, and third one is the claim center. Claim center if any kind of risks take care or any incident is happen, that is take care by the uh, claim center. So this is
Oh,
the things. Guide sorry, yeah. Key capability and benefits of the policy center. Policy center is the guideware and is the fleshing of the administration system leveling the insurance. Can I read line by line or can I share with you the PPT? Which is
yeah,
best for
you
you?
can explain as it is. No need to read line by line.
Okay. Yeah. And here we have they said like a capability and extendability of the billing center. Like their policy
Okay.
center extend to the data model changes. Data model changes is nothing. Like data model changes like I think you worked on Java, right?
Yes.
So can you please tell me the core concept of the Java? Like what is the main thing in Java?
Like it is it's an oops concept. It's as object oriented programming.
Yes, that one I want to know. Object oriented programming. Like
Yes.
without object we can't do anything.
Yes.
Okay. So object is also similar word is in Guidewire is entity. Entity like object. Okay. And
Okay.
in Guideware entity behave as a object as a gosu language. Whenever we are using the gosu language and we are want to writing the code or a script, so that time we are use entity as the object. And if we are talking to the database, like in guideware also you use sql database, or which is database you are using earlier?
My MySQL.
MySQL, okay. So here also we have both, like by default db is h2 database for guideware, and we are also managed with the sql, like mysql. So both we can use in guideware. So here also they are said like a data model, I think you see this one, data model and
Yes.
workflow engine is highly. So I'm explaining you the data model. Data model is a part which is take care of the object, and object
Oh,
like entities. So entity is nothing, entity is the object. And whenever we are talking is in gosu language, so in gosu language entity behave as a object. And if we are talking in the database side, so database side entity behave as a database table name. If you have any doubt, then please ask me. You got it, or
yeah, yeah. Here data model
you?
means it is entity. In database, entity means like it's a table, right?
Yeah, sure. Like suppose that we have created one entity or object and name as a account. Okay. So we have account entity. For example, if we have account entities, so if account entity we are trying to route the code, like we are checking the account number or account something, and whenever we are writing the code, so that time account entity behave as a object. And if we want to see the data is in database, so inside the database, like inside the entities, we have multiple column as well. Like we have added like account number, account status, or etc. So same thing we can see is in database whenever we can display the account database, account table.
Oh, oh,
Okay. And
okay.
workflow, yeah, workflow engine is the part of guideware which are perform the task without interaction with the user or developer. Like you maybe heard the name of delinquencies.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So delinquencies perform the next task like a delinquency. Do you aware of the delinquency process?
Yeah, like I know the explanation. It is a process of handling overdue payment, right?
Yeah. How they can proceed?
That one I don't know, but like
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you. Like whenever we have creating the policies. Okay. So when we created the policies and choose the payment plan is in policy center side. So based on the payment plan, we have choose the payment date as well. So based on the
okay,
payment date, we have OTP classes as well, which are used, and payment instruction API will call, and multiple engine will call to communicate to policy center to billing center. And that time they will create the invoices based on the payment plan. If we are choose, suppose that we have two type of payment plan, like single payment plans and D plus I, deposit plus installment payment plan. If we are choose a single payment plan, then we have only one invoice is in billing center side, and that invoice we already paid. Whenever we are trying to issue the policy, that time that invoice will be paid, and that invoice status is in billing. Do you aware the invoice status is in billing center? How many types of status we have? Invoice status.
like overdue paid. That one.
Yes, planned, billed, due. Maybe you heard the name.
Yes, yes.
You heard right. Yeah. So whenever we are first status of the invoice is planned status. Okay, and whenever
Okay.
date is came to billing date and due date, and after the billing date we have to run the invoice batch, then its status changed to the billed and payment request is created. So we have to pay the payment, and after that due day plus 1 day we have to run the invoice due batch, then its status changed to due, and that amount is already settled. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
For delinquency process, if and sorry, first of all I want to explain you payment plan one. Yeah, if we have single payment plan, okay, so in billing center side we don't have much work,
Okay.
because we have only one invoice, and that invoice is already paid, and the billing status is in billing center is billed, because whenever we are issue the policy, that time customer already took the all the premium. Okay,
Okay.
payment request is already created. So that's the reason we have OTV classes, which is run the batch and change the status to build status. After that, due day plus 1 day, we have to move the clock and we have to run the invoice due batch. Then, yeah, like invoice is closed and we don't have anything for the single payment plus plan in billing center side. We have,
Okay.
whenever we have to choose D plus I, like deposit plus installment payment plan, that time we have much work is in billing center side. Here we have to configure based on the requirement how much percentage of the premium we have to took whenever they are issue the policies, and rest of the premium in distributed or slices in the how many slices, like distributed in how many invoices. So this is take care by the we have API charge slices APIs, which is take care of all these things.
Okay.
And in between 6 or 7 API is involved, like billing instruction APIs, payment plan APIs, charge initializer APIs, invoice. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I hear.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Invoice, charge invoicing APIs also involved, charge slicer APIs involved. So these APIs are involved to perform this task.
Okay.
So that time we have to configure like how much this thing is configuration side. Like we
Okay.
can configure, yeah, how much percentage of the premium we have to took whenever we are issue the policies, and rest of them, like suppose that we have to took 25% of premium. Okay,
Okay.
we have 70%, then we have to decide it if they required monthly payment plan, then we have to, and they need they want to decided like in seventh uh, invoice we have two slices, in 7 slices we have to categorize the 70% of the premium. So based on that we have to take care, and we have to configure.
Okay.
Okay, after that, if suppose that in came to the billing center side, and we have planned invoice, and the date is came to the billing date, and we have to run the invoice batch, then it's come to bill status, and now our payment request is created. Whenever we have to pay the premium, then it's fine. Otherwise, suppose that due to any reason we are not able to pay the premium, okay,
Okay.
and date is came to uh, due day plus 1 day, and we have to run the invoice due batch. If we run the invoice due batch, same day delinquency will trigger. Okay,
Okay.
and we have grace period as well. Period I will tell you later.
Okay.
So first of all we have grace period, like I give you the overview for grace period as well. Like grace period is like in a date, separate date, that date, Guidewire will allow to the customer in that in bin date, if you are able to pay the premium, then delinquency will not perform. If suppose that in after, in between that date, you are not able to pay, then delinquency will initiated. And whenever delinquency is initiated, they will send dummy letter or notice to the customer related to the overdue amount.
Okay, okay,
If customer got the notice and they are able to pay the premium, then delinquency is closed. If suppose that they are not able to pay the premium, then again uh, billing center send the second dummy letter or notice to the customer related to the overdue amount. That time also they are able to pay the premium, then it's fine. Otherwise they will create the NOCs. NOC is nothing, notice of cancellation.
okay, okay.
And NOC will perform and they will cancel the policies. We have one
Okay.
more thing as well, like if our policy is cancelled, do you have bike or something, any vehicle?
Yeah, yes. I have two
Okay,
wheeler.
okay, have you took the policies?
Insurance.
Yes,
Yeah,
insurance.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Suppose that whenever you have took the insurance and due to any reason you are not able to pay premium at the time, okay, your policy is cancelled, and
Okay.
after one day you want to pay the premium, okay, and you already paid the premium. Then again billing center hit to the policy center and they are requested to policy center to please resign the cancellation.
Okay, okay.
Resign the cancellation like cancel the don't cancel the policies. And this conversation with the help of message queues and APIs call will happen.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Okay, okay, we'll move to another one. And in that process, workflow is most important. Workflow
Okay,
is take care of the everything. Whenever we have
okay,
start the workflow, that time I will tell you the step by step.
okay,
So like launching new product already. And a month of the providing the okay, we'll move to next one. This is related to billing center. No, we don't have. Okay, claim center. Yeah, this is a claim center. Same thing. Like if we have any claim center facilities, like end-to-end claim process. Whenever whenever we have risk or whenever incident is happened, and they will claim the policies. So this thing take care by the claim center side.
okay,
Like they are said like from first notice loss through the investigation and evaluate the like if you have maybe you claim sometime like whenever incident will happen, so whenever you have to submit the paper or request, so that time or you have to claim the policies, that time evaluator is evaluate your vehicle, right?
yes,
And
yes.
based on that they have do the assessment. If if you have all the covered like things, then all like how much amount is took, that amount take care by the claim center or carrier side like the insurance company side.
Okay,
We'll move to billing center. Yeah, this is the billing center. Like in billing center we have already covered the invoice generation and collection will start. Okay, they're saying like billing center handle the all the billing activities and including invoice creation as per the premium earned. Like same thing like if we have premium earn and they have invoice creation, like if we have to choose the payment plan, so based on the payment plan it will be create the invoices. If we have single
okay,
payment plan, then create only one invoice. If we have D plus I, like deposit plus installment, then based on the uh, installment invoice it will be create the invoice.
okay,
After that they are said like a payment processing. We have multiple types of payment. we can take care of the policy with the help of payment plan like ACH, credit card, and check. And during the collection, I will tell you later the collection concept as well,
Okay.
because now
Okay.
you will I tell you the real example. Like,
Okay.
have you someone in your society took the personal loan or vehicle loan or home loan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you maybe heard the e-auction site,
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
yeah. So same things is the collection concept. Like, you already took the home loan policies and you are not able to pay the premium. Okay, so
Okay.
delinquencies also involved, everything is also involved, but after few days still you are not able to pay the premium, then concept collection concept will involve. Like concept collection concept, like some of the third party like bank is arrange the third party which is visit your home or collect your premium.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise you are not able to pay the premium, then it will be notice you and after that auction your property. And few of the member are registered for the auction and they took the auction, and based on the auction values they acquire the property. So
Yes. Yes.
similar things is the collection concept is in billing center side.
Okay.
What is on the billing center messaging concept? Calculating deduction and payment. It is reducing the multiple supporting. This thing you can read whenever I will share with the PPT.
Yeah.
Now we can go to the data and analytical platform. Now, data integration and transformation. Data platform aggregate data from the policy center, claim center, and billing center. You got it, or I have to explain?
No. No. I got it.
Okay.
Just little bit
Yeah.
expand. No need to go read by.
Okay. Yeah. Data platform aggregation, like they will got the data from all three centers. Like whenever we have
Okay.
to create the policies, and that data is in flown with the help of API to the billing center side, and billing center also communicate with the claim center side. So data exchange will happen, right?
Okay.
And in between we have also used the third party, like maybe you heard the name is Salesforce. So Salesforce is the third party
Okay.
which is also aggregate the data.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Same thing they are said, like a third party data fits into the single and consider the data lacking. It is the provide pre-built data model and ETL. ETL process. ETL process is also involved, which is take care of the this is the third party. ETL is the third party one.
Okay.
Okay, like similar like Salesforce.
Okay.
Okay, we can come back to here. Business users and generate reporting loss premium trade without ID support. This will head off. We have one concept. This is I will tell you later, because before head off I have to explain you other thing as well. So that's the
Okay.
reason I will not proceed with ad hoc now. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
we can proceed with AI and machine learning. You may be already aware.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Guidewire I also use the AI and machine learning as well, digital platform and cloud infrastructure. Like nowadays, they are using the cloud platform. Like nowadays they are using the AWS. Okay,
Okay.
in AWS we are easy like in on-prem. Uh, Maybe you check the code or creating the PR and create the build, or we have to upgrade the upgrades when you join the Guidewire project.
No, last Wednesday.
Okay, okay. Then you have not started work, right?
Yes, yes, not it.
Okay, then I will tell you from the starting. Then, whenever they will assign you the task, so first of all you have to
Okay.
analyze. After that, you have to after that you have to perform the development, and after implementation of the requirement, you have to create the PR. Okay, and whenever we have to like PR, like you checking the code is in uh, hello.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you checking the code, and you have to assign the reviewer as well. So maybe your senior person will review the code, and they will start the build. After build is finishing, they have to start the deploy the changes in the respective environment. Like that code is required in uh, QA environment or development environment, and production environment, in which environment they need it. So based on that, they will deploy the changes. But as compared to Guidewire, like a cloud, in on-prem it will took much time, but in cloud side it will not much took time, take some time. Within 10 to 15 minutes, mostly 18 to 15 minutes, it will task is completed. But is in on prem, it will take 1 hour or 45 minutes as well. Nowadays, maybe you heard the name of jackings. You heard the name?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Like when you worked on Java, so how you can deploy the changes? Okay, we'll
Obviously,
leave it.
CI/CD.
Okay, okay, no. So like jackings, where we have to start the build, and they are checking the code coverages. Okay, nowadays they are improving the code coverages. Like earlier, jacking is calculating the code coverage overall. Like in 10 build 10 build is running at the time, and most of time 60% of the code coverage is like we have to wrote the J unit. You maybe you
Yeah,
know the J unit, right?
yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah. So J unit. So J unit, we have to we can see the code coverages as well, right? Whenever
Yes.
we have to run the J unit, we can see the coverages, how much code coverage we have. So they are calculating 80% of the code coverages. If any build we don't have code coverages, and if we have average range like 80% of the average range, code coverages is went. So whenever it's not getting the 80% of the code coverages, that time that build is failed. If that person have already 80 plus percentage of the code coverages, but at the time they are not able to get it, so code coverage will build is failed. So multiple things face is in on prem, but in cloud side we don't have. In
Okay.
Guidewire on prem, you have we have manually we have to upgrading process. We have to upgrade to the next upgrade, like Guidewire 8 to guide, we have to upgrade to Guidewire 9. In Guidewire 9 to we have to upgrade to Guidewire 10, and it will
Okay.
took much time to upgrade the Guidewire. But in cloud side, it will took auto upgrade. No need to perform any task, and we have to any user interaction for the upgrading. So most of the feature is in Guidewire cloud and cloud side we have. Okay, same thing we have here. Scalable and infrastructure. You can read implementation and approach. Like earlier, maybe you heard the worked on the implementation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So implementation side, like we have to wrote the logic, and that thing is those data is not saved in the database, right? Maybe you
Yes.
aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing they are mentioned like guideware offer to the proven of the implementation methodology based on the agile. Nowadays, earlier you also use, because nowadays every company are using the agile platform, agile technologies, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Agile principle and pre-build the accessory, so and the framework of the including the template or template for the configure and testing the script and data migration tools. Yeah, data migration tools like, do you heard the migration data? Migration data like older data,
Okay.
older policy, they are want to refresh or renew, so that is they are said like migration. Older
Okay.
data they have to migrate, so that's the reason they
Okay.
are using the migration, data migration here. And in Guidewire we have separate data migration team, so they will take care of the migrated data
Okay.
team. A typical implementation for the core system, example policy center, can be completed in 9 to 12 months for the moderate complexity of the okay. This is related to certified implementation practice, provided the local expertise and the industry knowledge. Guidewire University of the role-based training and certification program, business analyst development and project management, run online guideware contact. Okay, no need. We have to move to next one. Customer case highlights. Okay, global industry transformation. A top 10 global. Yeah, I already told you earlier. Like nowadays, most of the company are using the Guideware,
Yes.
because it will easy to manage the property and casualty project, like insurance or banking insurance project.
Yes. Yes.
So same thing there said, like top 10 global property and casualty migrated its entire book of the business Guideware cloud, replacing the 15 legacy system. The rule was 40% reduction in the claim handling time. Like they are comparing, like earlier, like if we are not using the Guideware, like earlier they are using the Java, based on the Java they are managing the property and casualty project. So now if we have to compare in between Guideware and earlier like Java, so 40% of the task they are reducing in the claim center side, claim handling time.
Okay.
They are said like a 20% improvement in the policy insurance speed. Like in policy center side, up 25% we have to improve the speed. So you can read this one.
Okay.
So next, why Guideware matrix? I think you are able to answer this question. Why we are why a Guideware matrix? Why we are using the Guideware?
Yes.
Can you tell me few points?
Because nowadays most of the organizations are using the Guidewire to perform tasks. property and casualty insurance. Like it has so many features. Like before that, they are using that on-premise. Now that cloud has so many features and making the tasks very efficient and time saving.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, they are also saying that like Guidewire provide the most of the comprehensive and proven feature for the Guidewire property and casualty insurance core system like data analytic and digital engagement. It's cloud native architecture. Okay, cloud architecture. I will tell you in third class. Okay, so that's it for the today. Do you have any question or anything?
Like and in between the three modules, like a policy center, client center, and billing center.
Yes.
Like how about billing center? Is it very hard or among three years it is easy or very hard like that?
No, Vishal, it's not a hard or no, like in billing center side we have OTB functionality like too easy. But nowadays billing center have most requirement
Oh, yes, yes.
like most of the people are working on the policy center side because in policy center side we have much work. In billing center side we don't have much work and we have work. Most of things will take care by the OTB functionality. OTB functionality like those functionality is already provided by the Guidewire
Okay, okay,
like Guidewire like delinquencies, invoice generation, everything we have separate class
okay, okay.
and API as well. That task is already took care by the APIs or class. Like you
Okay,
have maybe you renewal the policies. So whenever we have to renew the policies, we have a renewal dot process dot class where they have a responsibility to generate the new job code. So everything will take care by the OTB in the billing center side.
okay, okay.
In policy
Uh,
center side, yeah, please, please go ahead.
like as a beginner, it is good to start from the scratch, like a policy billing center.
Yeah, definitely. Policy center, billing center, all are in separate center. Okay,
Okay, okay, okay,
it's not related to anyone. Like
okay.
we have the basic idea. Like in maybe you aware now कि in what is task for policy center and what is task for billing center, what is task for claim center. You know, right?
Yes.
Can you please uh, suggest us like what
Yeah,
is
like
purpose of policy center
uh,
and billing center or claim center?
in policy center, like it is like a kind of the suggestion for the people, like they can choose the policies. The claim center, it act as that payments and claiming. Billing center, it builds the billing and the invoice generation and the collection, accounting, delinquency processes. Yes,
In policy center side, we have to
yes,
creating the policies and manipulate the policies. Like suppose that if you want like any company, we have different kind of company, insurance company. Okay, if we want to know कि this coverages I want only to take care this company these coverages and what is the premium. Okay, so you have to enter the all the details and you have to quote the policies.
like
After the
once,
quoting the policies, yeah, please go ahead, Vishal.
like what is mean by the premium? You are often listen premium, like
Yeah, premium like
mm,
you have a bike policy,
okay,
bike insurance, right?
okay,
So whenever you have to purchase the policies like bike policies, that
okay,
time you have enter all the bike details, right?
yes,
In coverages, you have already selected the coverages like which coverages take care by the policy center or insurance company
okay,
like silencer, engines. or everything, different
Okay.
kind of coverages
Yes,
we
yes,
have
yes.
for uh, like line of business. We can say that line of business, like we have different line of business, like bike policy we have different, auto policy we have different, commercial auto is also different, commercial auto or personal auto, maybe you aware of that differences,
Yes,
you aware, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. Also we have property and homeowner policies. So we have different kind of a line of business.
Okay.
So like for the bike insurance, we have go to the coverage screen and we have to select the coverages. Okay, after that
Okay.
we have to quote the policies, like quoting the policies, then you have to know like how much premium, like amount we have to pay to the to the carrier or company. Okay,
Like
so
the
that,
total amount, like,
yes,
uh,
so that amount is called premium.
okay.
Okay,
It it will include all that installments, that interested,
yes, that's the,
everything. It's called like premium.
yes.
Okay.
Premium is
Now I.
nothing, it is the amount.
Okay. Sure. Sure.